Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 27th to May 3rd, 2025 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So if you are sound sensitive, this is the time to mute the reading, let the healing energy wash over you, and unmute it when you see me pick up the singing bowl. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Libra. Let's see. Oh, let's move this so you can see that better. That's pretty. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Ooh, goodness. Okay. These are coming out. Angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly, guide this reading, and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. All right. So at the center of this week is the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is a beautiful card, right? It is a sense of looking back and happy memories and real connection. But do be mindful, because the Six of Cups also comes with a bit of a warning that we can be looking a little bit too much in the past and a little bit like melancholy or, oh my gosh, things were better once upon a time type of deal. So do be aware of that, because it can take up our whole entire week, right? Looking in the past and things just not quite measuring up. Here, it's to look into the past and really find it as this like comforting guide forward, and also to know that you have the energy of, you do. You have the energy of those who have passed, those who have your ancestors that want to see you do well around you during this week, during this time. And so really using that, listening to that intuitive voice, because you do have those who have passed just like rallying around you. It moves us then to the challenge, which is the Lovers. Now this is Gemini energy, time frame May 21st to June 20th. Now you can be having a bit of a challenge with a Gemini, but this is also a sense of having a bit of a challenge, letting your dual nature come forward, letting things not be so kind of black and white. This is air sign energy. We ourselves are air sign energies, Libra. And there's this sense of wanting things to be balanced, right? We're represented by justice. We are the scales. Balanced and order comes into play with us a lot. And here, it's a bit more whimsy. It is a bit more like, let's go, let's explore, let's see what it is, type of deal. To embrace what you love, to embrace what you desire, to let yourself move forward in that love and in that passion is going to be very powerful for you, very insightful for you as well. And the sense of like, it doesn't all have to be black and white. It doesn't have to be all one way or another way. Letting the duality of your nature come forward, it's also going to be really great. And again, that whimsy, it's just, I always see the Gemini energy of it all represented kind of like as bumblebees, as butterflies, going from flower to flower, having the pollen all around them so they can make sweet, nectar and honey and just bring sweetness into the world, right? And it brings us then, and also to pollinate everything and bring more flowers and beauty and color. It moves us then to our focus, which is that 10 of Pentacles energy, prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. The 10 of Pentacles is us moving forward in a blessing. This is going to be this is going to be a week where we need to focus on our generational blessings, our generational prosperity, and let love guide us, really, with the 10 of Pentacles. And here, it focuses around money. It focuses around what we value as much as money, seeds being planted. And that's very important. But it's also looking at things as we look into the past, right? And starting to see like, oh, that was a bit of a blessing. And oh, that was a bit of a blessing. And oh, that was a bit of a blessing, and weaving those together for ourselves and kind of making a daisy chain to wear around the neck. I used to do that when I was in grade school, make daisy chains and sit under the willow tree, which sounds so, so apropos. And it moves us here to this energy of like, I've got this. And we're moving out of a place of feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm just cursed. Like, oh my gosh, it's one thing after another. And now we're moving into this feeling of being blessed because we have such love around us and letting that love in. Now, what is leaving us here is the Six of Swords. That sense that we have to gather up all the information. It's very interesting. We have the repeat of the number 6 3 times. 6 is a healing number, most definitely. But it is also the most nurturing of a number. So you have it's like mothering energy, just like this very connected, I'm going to take care of you type of energy moving you forward. And with the Six of Swords, it is embracing your mind, right? It is embracing needing to move things forward, needing to move along, right? And now we're seeing that leave us, like we're seeing that leave. It's like, okay, I did the movement. I did what needed to be done. I was a little bit scared whilst doing it, but now I am really moving forward to where I need to be. And your strength during this time is the Eight of Pentacles. It's hard work, it's dedication, it's being detail-oriented as well. You're really looking at the details of things, you're really looking at the power of things and moving them forward in a very distinct, very important way. This is a fantastic time for problem solving, for getting things done. You are going to be able to you're going to be able to look at the task at hand and kind of break it down into little bits. And you're like, oh, well, this bit is important because of this bit is important because of that, and in here, and then you're able to weave it back together. So that's going to be really helpful for you. Don't get too caught up in little minute details that you can think, oh my gosh, that's so important. Here, it's little things coming forward and weaving them, little things coming forward. And it's going to be really important when you put the whole picture together. It moves us then to our near future, which is the Queen of Pentacles, money, success, prosperity. This is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is somebody who is very grounded, all right? And this is our own energy too, being very grounded. We can be very money oriented, not in that sense of like, having to hoard it away, but in that sense of money flows to me, opening up the doors to prosperity, opening up the doors to success. The Queen of Pentacles moves us in success and in prosperity. She is very much the energy of dress for success, open up the door, hold your head held high and live with power and with purpose. She nurtures the seeds that grow into so much more than we could ever anticipate. And so during this time, we have 8 things that we are nurturing, 8 seeds that we are nurturing, most definitely. And we are going to see ourselves being able to nurture them, being able to bring them forward, being able to move in the direction that we really want. And we can be helped during this time. We have a challenge from a Gemini energy, but that sense of love and that sense of whimsy is going to open up doors for us. But we can find it challenging to be like, okay, that's what we're doing. And the Queen of Pentacles with that earth sign energy, just that grounded, sense of stability, security is going to be moving with us as well. The advice for this time is the fact that everything is going to move very quickly. We have the repeat of the number 8, which is very hardworking, very dedicated, very serious number coming forward. And so we can take things really seriously. So just be aware of that we can take things a little bit too seriously at times. So, showing ourselves some compassion with things, because we can be very hard on ourselves during this week, but everything moves really quickly. And so the week can go by very quick. Everything that we are accomplishing, going after, can go by very quickly. And we can feel like, I just started this. So just know that even if it feels like, oh my gosh, this is going to take forever, all of a sudden, everything starts to move at a pace that we weren't anticipating. It brings us then to the environment, which is the Emperor. This is an environment of success and prosperity and power. Now, this is Aries energy. This is our sister sign. So this is the opposite of us. We can find that some of our best friends are Aries because they're opposite power really connects with us. We can also find that some of the people that aggravate us the most are Aries because their opposite power grades on us. So just be aware of that. But here with the Emperor, this is strength, this is determination, this is focus, this is I'm in charge of this, I take this power and I move me forward. I do not doubt, I do not dilly-dally, I go after what it is that I want. And that's very much the feel of this week. You can also have energy around you, and this is very masculine energy. So you have the feminine energy coming in with the repeat of number 6, with the Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing, very supportive. And then the Emperor energy is kind of like, okay, let's buckle up, Buttercup, we got to get this done. And we got to move forward. And, you know, it's going to be like, yeah, this can be hard, things can be challenging, but we're getting through this. And we're going to come out as rulers, as absolute powerhouses. And it moves us then to our hopes and our fears. And 7 of Pentacles is patience. We hope that our patience will pay off. And we hope that the patience doesn't become a waste of time. So, and we fear that the patience will be a waste of time, but we hope that it isn't. So just be aware of that. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with what you're building, what you're discovering, how you're moving things forward, because that's astoundingly beneficial for you. The outcome is the call. And that is the rebirth. This is judgment. This is coming out of a dark place, coming out of an intense place, really embracing your power, your tenacity, your determination, and it's being reborn. It's connecting with your inner power. It's feeling like you have a new lease on life, like a new way of moving forward, and that is just exquisite. It is exquisite. You know, you're being reborn. You're coming out of a place where there is doubt, where there's fear, where things were overwhelming. And you're stepping into an energy of healing, of love, of connection, but also of, you know, it's very much like reading rainbow energy, right? I can do anything, you know, take a look, it's in a book. Like I can do this. I got this. And it is moving me forward in the most exquisite of ways. It brings us then to our spirit energy, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Ooh. We have 2 that just popped right out. We have the ostrich and we have the sterling. So the ostrich says, the choice is clear for you now. Follow the wisdom and truth that you feel in your heart. Yeah, trust that intuition of love. Trust that compassion of love to guide you. And it can be a hard thing to do, but it's going to be very important. And the starling says, now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. It's the time to open up the doors. You know, if we can't physically get out into the world, it is time to connect via online. It's time to sit by the window or go outside and breathe in the fresh air. It's time to see the beauty around us, because we can forget that it's there. We can forget of how beautiful life can be, because we can get so caught up in the intensity and the anger and the fear and the, you know, and the nonsense of it all. And here it's like, no, let's kind of fly free like the birds. Let's see what our chakra energy is. Again, we have 2. We have visualization, which is the 3rd eye chakra, and we have communication, which is the 3rd chakra. Visualize what you want. Visualize it. See it in your mind. And you're going to be so surprised how it starts to build around you. It can take time, most definitely. And we have to be mindful not to then visualize like the counterpart of it, everything falling apart, because we can actually visualize that probably a heck of a lot easier than everything going really well. Communication is the fact that you are communicating with this world on so many different levels. And you might not even know it. You might not even, you know, see it all the time, but you're communicating psychically, spiritually, and it's opening up doors for you. Now, the energy to be mindful of, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay, so again, you have 2. You have the Chariot, okay? Now, this is Cancer energy, the Chariot, and the Death card is Scorpio energy. So secrets, be mindful of secrets, and be mindful of emotions being all over the place. You know, not reining in the emotions of ourselves, right? Holding too many secrets in our hearts, right? It's time to release. And it can just be like writing it in a diary. But also, we do not want to be dealing with people who are emotionally kind of like all over the place and astoundingly secretive. So just being aware of that. Now, our subconscious spirit message, always the white eagle. It says, your connection to divine guidance is within you. And it is. It's time to turn inward, and it's time to let yourself shine forward in the most exquisite of ways. It's like, I'm embracing this intuitive gift, embracing my spiritual self. And that opens up the doors, and it really lets you shine. It lets you be exquisite. And it moves us then to being reborn. And this is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below your feet. You are going to see yourself reborn and transformed. And it brings us then to the Fool. And we can have a bit of fear of being seen, not a bit, we have fear of being seen as foolish, being seen as doing things in a wrong way, a different way. And here Spirit is saying, let yourself take that leap of faith. Let yourself go after what it is that you want. Don't be reckless. Okay. That's going to be very important, but don't care so much what everybody else thinks. And it moves us then to the High Priestess. You're very blessed this week. There is such a spirit energy around you, especially of somebody who just loves you deeply, deeply, Libra. And here the High Priestess is lifting the veil from your eyes, and you're going to be seeing things in a much clearer, much more forthright way. And that can be a little bit it can be a little bit overwhelming to have knowledge come into you instantaneously. And Spirit is saying, when I show you, trust it. Like when I show you, trust it. It's kind of like when you get that first instinct of a person, trust it. Trust that intuition, trust that gift forward. And you're going to see yourself opening doors in a way you hadn't imagined that you could. All right, Libra. It's going to be a lovely week. I wish you nothing but the best. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of your positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of yourself. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Libra. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.